Hey, so what is up, YouTube? So I don't know if I had all this already painted up the way it was last time. I added the little hook. There it goes. But this Horton, got a few more tiny little decals like these to put along the bottom. All the warnings. But I think this one's done. And as a result, I also saw Brad Hare working on a Heinkel. And I have always loved the German bomber, this one in particular. So it's always been pretty unique to me, but in the same feel of doing this one as kind of a space age sci-fi-ish looking hot rod fighter, I'm going to go ahead and follow on through with the Heinkel, and I'm going to do the same alclad bottom here. I've already started masking. I've already applied that part, but I'm gonna do the alclad chrome bottom here, probably taped up to the cockpit, around to these edges, around here, blah blah blah. But what I'm gonna do is I am thinking of going with a turquoise and this green here as the camo pattern. I'm just gonna do the real sharp angled breakup pattern. So chrome on the bottom and a metallic-y car finish camo pattern, I guess. But before I move on any further with this model, I did want to get a shot of the cockpit before I seal it all up. And let me see if I can get a good focus here. I'm not really working from too many reference photos, but I will say that I did try to go with a very hard hammered look for the interior. I guess I'm not going to get a good focus. There it goes. Not a lot of light though, but this is all going to get covered up, of course, by the canopy, but it has been modeled a bit and given a very, very light wash. I've heard of so many people using just dishwashing detergent and a little bit of charcoal, and that's what I've been using here. I've had this never-ending can of black soot that I've been using for weathering this whole time, and this way at least there's a lot less of the subtraction. I just kind of let the glaze kind of just float into the crevices anyway, and I have it thinned out to almost nothing. It's not even a tea stain, it's just kind of just a stain, very, very light stain, and I've just got it to where it just there's no surface tension whatsoever after you apply the dishwashing detergent. So it just slides right into all these little crevices, all these little panel lines. Everything is just there's no subtraction whatsoever to this wash. I have just kind of let it sit where it is and then just kind of move along. Set it and forget it. Same thing with this. There was a little bit of wiping here and there, but along the bottom I did it nice and subtle, and I didn't really want to ruin the chrome finish of it. As you can see, it's nice and bright. I may come back and add a little bit more of a Vallejo smoke color to it, just to kind of, especially under the guns and maybe back here, but I may not even do that much because I kind of like it as is. It's just dirty enough for me to call it done. But regardless, once this is done, paint finish similar to this. I am also not going to be putting the propellers. I'm going to be putting the engine caps on, but no propellers, to kind of keep the quasi sci-fi feel to this whole piece. But this is all going to go on one base. I've got one more Horton right over here that I'm going to put as the wingman. So I have a whole little mini flight coming out with these guys. So more on these ones later. I promised to finish something. The A10 Cobra Rattler has just gone into the shelf right now until I could set up some decals for it. Other than that, I'm going to dress it up with some aftermarket A10 Warthog decals, whatever I can find online or at the local hobby store. We shall see, but that is it for now. I've been going a little quasi World War II. Truth be known, I've always loved the World War II era planes. Atomic Dog, I want to thank you for just turning me on to the 172 scale jet fighters in general. Looking at your work kind of proved to me that you can make them look really cool. And also kind of digging into those 1/2500 scale Starship models from Star Trek and Round 2. Those were kind of proving ground. That was kind of a proving ground as well. Proving to myself that I can actually do these little tiny little models. So anyway, guys, I will talk to you later. Have fun. The next model I may be building is just the other Horton Go. Just to finish out this little display piece, and hopefully I'll have it done before Christmas. So I'll talk to you guys later. Have fun. Peace out.